Okay, this is the week 5 video for the psychology of sports and exercise class. First question is, what serves as my anchor during difficult times and how stable do I believe it is? I said that God is my anchor through trying times. When things are falling apart, there's a desire to run away from him because you feel that he will be disappointed in your actions and will judge you for what you have done during these difficult times. But I find it that when I do confront myself and go and run to him and discuss with him what is going on in my life, there's a peace and an optimism that comes with it. And I have felt this multiple times throughout my life. So I feel that my anchor is very stable. What specific action can you take this week to improve your ability to handle difficult situations? I can hit difficult situations head on while it's also allowing others to aid me during these difficult times, as it's important, at least in my opinion, to rely on one's support system during trying times, no matter how big or small said support system might be. Third question was, negative self-talk is common during challenging moments in sports and exercise. How can athletes and or exercisers recognize and restructure negative self-talk to maintain confidence and focus? What techniques from sports psychology can help replace unproductive thoughts with more effective ones? Said that athletes often fall into a cycle of self-destruction when they fall short of their own expectations, and this is an incredibly slippery slope. But during these times, awareness is extremely important because it allows you the ability to discern what actually happened from what is being conceptualized in the athlete's head, because at times the athlete will be harder on themselves than anyone else in the room. Using a word, so this is one of the techniques, using a word such as a simple stop to halt the thoughts is an effective tactic, as well as inflecting the negative thoughts and turning them on their head, turning them into a positive thought and using that to positively reinforce what had happened can be another way of navigating self-destructive thoughts. My fourth question was, it can be difficult to stay motivated in school when you feel mentally exhausted or overwhelmed. What are some effective ways to reset your motivation when experiencing academic burnout? Consider your strategies related to goal setting, time management, rest, or mindset, and explain why they might help. I said that, in my opinion, some effective ways to reset motivation is time management for sure, because when you allot time to a topic and or interest that you feel motivated towards, it can open up a new perspective for ones that you have been feeling burnt out on. For example, I love reading. I've loved reading my entire life. I've always enjoyed reading. But at times with school, because I read so much during school, I don't want to read for a hobby. I don't want to read in my free time because it seems like a drag and I'm just not enjoying what is going on with my reading. So I will turn towards something that I know I've enjoyed reading in the past, and I'll revisit that. After I revisit that, I start to have a desire to read more for pleasure, for during my free time. So that's just something that I've noticed, is managing that time and allowing it to, managing that time in order to do something I enjoy puts a new perspective into things that I previously did not enjoy. Rest is another thing. Whenever I don't rest properly, I am in an awful mindset. So rest is extremely important. My fifth question is, many individuals report barriers such as lack of time, energy, or motivation. What barriers do you think are more difficult to overcome, and what makes them so challenging? I said a lack of motivation is the hardest obstacle to overcome, because at times you don't understand what is causing it and don't know what steps to take to lessen the effects of it. And my fifth is, group-based exercise programs sixth, can increase motivation for some but not others. What factors determine whether group settings help or hinder adherence? I said that a group's general ability and likability go a long way. So their general ability to get along with everyone and their likability. You get along with them, the experience will be positively reinforced, making you want to come back. Whereas if you don't enjoy the group and don't enjoy the activity, it will gain a negative connotation, making you not want to come back.